Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time.
Somebody illuminating the graphics now.
Yes, there's new graphics.
I know.
You don't like them?
I don't get involved.
Yes, you do. You get involved in it.
They just got involved now, but yeah.
You got
No, I just noticed during our La Liga
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, they're kind of brighter,
Yeah,
bolder. It's like Stevie wore his green tie and his black shirt. It's in order of that.
Low-level gangster.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Audition for The Sopranos,
Yeah.
Stevie. Oh, you're auditioning again.
Did you have a lovely time in England?
I was working at Wembley with Nedum.
You went
You
one
weren't there.
day. One day you worked.
No,
the
2
rest.
days.
What do you mean?
And I almost got. Frank and I almost got killed by an attacker.
This story has snowballed.
And we had no security.
Right.
Right?
Yes,
True.
yeah.
Budgets.
Yeah, true.
Our boss was a security.
Okay.
I wasn't holding out much hope.
Right.
Although he was getting a bit feisty at one point.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I did not quite. I embellished that. But the guy was an idiot. Honestly, it just shows you.
Yep.
I mean, we're putting her lives at risk
Right.
to do these pieces.
That's it.
But yeah, that was good. It was a good couple of days.
Cool. Good.
And
Well done. Pat yourself on the
no,
back.
I didn't say we were good. I said it was a good couple of days.
Okay.
And we had a good time. You know why we had a good time?
Why is
Because
that?
you weren't there.
Oh, there we
you
go.
missed it,
Got you
eh?
in the
There
end.
we
It
are.
was very professional. Well,
Dan, do you want to
extreme.
redo on your Premier League predictions of Arsenal winning the title and Gyokeres being the player of the season? Well, Arsenal got 3 points, haven't
It's
they?
very early.
We'll see how we get
How
on.
about the other side, Gyokeres? You're going to talk about that bit?
Oh, yeah. One game in.
Yeah, one game,
Haaland
yeah.
took time to adapt, blah, 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 all that
Yeah,
normal
sure,
nonsense.
Yeah, sure.
Will Arsenal win anything playing this style of football season after season? Wow, they did win. Frank?
Well, they did win, and as you said, and nothing. I think they're going to improve. We can feel that some players are not ready. We know that they have to find, Craig alluded it during the show, where they have to adapt also to Gyokeres. We're more direct player. Who make run that they have to use and to be a little bit quicker in their passes. To him, so you don't know what's going to happen. Arteta will have to adjust at some point. He's not happy. He said they were unconvincing today, but they're going to get better. They're going to get better, and they're going to chase. I think Liverpool.
Nedum, out of Ekitike, Gyokeres and Sesko, who will end the season with more goals?
Good question. I think I'm going to say Ekitike, you know.
Right.
Obviously, you don't want to overreact to the first round of games, but I thought he looked the part, and I thought he looked the part last week as well in the Community
Yes,
Shield.
2 goals in 2, really.
2 goals in 2, but the general play was really good, and I thought Liverpool struggled once he came off in both games. So I'm going to lean that way. And obviously, if Isak happens to arrive, it kind of changes things just a little bit. But I feel like he's settled in the quickest, and I think this run that he could be on now could help him out.
Burley?
He's not covering himself in glory, is he?
Who's this?
Who's that?
Isak.
Well, certainly from the Newcastle supporters.
I would still, out of those 3, probably still stick with Gyokeres.
Yep. You think so?
Because
Yeah.
Ekitike might end up playing wider if Isak comes in. But you're right, he is a good player. Looked very good last week at Wembley. Some of his link-up play was...
Were you there?
Yeah, I've mentioned
That
it.
every time now.
2 days.
Dropping that in every time. Frank, what do
Met
you want to
lots of
say? You're
friends.
quite serious.
Well, I think Ekitike is likely to win that contest because he's going to be served.
Right.
We saw, as I mentioned before, Gyokeres. Now they can't find him. They don't play the same pace than him and the same music. And Sesko, I don't know what's going to happen. You know, he plays for a club where we don't know where they're going to stand, how they're going to perform. So I give more chances to Ekitike. Of course, if Isak comes, that's going to be another story. But so far, my favorite is Ekitike.
Do you know what? Go on.
Go on.
Okay, move on, Dan. It's fine.
Frank was
Nothing
big
to say.
time in London.
I mean, well, we saw him like wrestle Ekitike for his shirt.
Oh, yeah. No, because we all stayed, most of us, we stayed around Wembley.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yep.
Not quite as salubrious.
No.
I
definitely.
understand that, but,
Yes.
needs must.
Where did Frank stay?
Frank was at least 20, 25 minutes away in some more boutique hotel.
Really? Were you, Frank? Why did you stay there and not Gav's basement like everyone else?
I don't know. I listened to my boss say to me to stay, and I was at Soho House at the
Soho
White
House?
House.
Is that what
You
you
know
said?
where is the? Soho House, close to White House tube station.
Strategic.
What is that? White City House. White City House.
There we go. Beautiful.
That was posh, but I deserve it.
never
That's what it is.
I deserve it. And
Never
then
bought a
Deserve
drink.
it. Brilliant.
people aren't happy with you, Nedum.
Oh, here we go.
You will have anything to say about Sunderland's crazy win yesterday? To be honest, I was a bit surprised that you didn't mention it on the show.
I didn't mention it on the show.
That's what they say.
Unfortunately, I don't create the running order, so I couldn't do that.
What's the
Otherwise, it
running
would
order?
lead.
What's the
sorry,
running order?
there's something that he's got over here.
Nah, we don't bother with that.
Yeah, we don't
I
need run
thought
orders.
you would have pushed for it.
I would have happily tried to do it. That's
just
a big
shoehorn it
moment. Yeah. Also, I'm learning. This is why it's here. You
Don't
know what I
wait
mean?
for it. You don't
I'm
wait
the
for it.
apprentice here. I'm learning.
Well,
I know, the amount of times we managed to get Club World Cup into the show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
if you're waiting to be asked on this show, you're going to be waiting a long
See, I've learned from this, and the next time here,
Big win.
huge win. First time they've been in there like 8-9 years.
Right.
Massive moment to win 3-0. 48,000 people there. Brilliant. It's one of the few stadiums I'm actually going to try and go to this season because the energy's so good.
Why do you say it in that way?
Because I don't really enjoy going to football as much.
What?
What? What'd you say? What'd
Well,
you
you
say?
shouldn't be doing
Is it
this
below
job.
you?
No, it's not that it's below me. It's not that it's below me. I like watching stuff on TV, but I've got a nice link to, especially ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
But going to stadiums, I'd like to go there because it's been such a long time since we've had Premier League
How would the
football.
welcome be? Would people remember you?
November 15th, they'll remember me. That's all I'll
That
say.
was your goal against Chelsea.
Oh, you know it, yeah, of course,
yes,
yeah. I'll
yeah.
try and get a game around then, see how that goes.
I was showing my boy and he goes, his first touch wasn't very good.
Well, the second and third was all right.
The second.
I love going to stadiums. Man of the people.
Yeah, he's man of the people.
Well, I heard you were man of the people though at Wembley, chatting to all like the old TV crew.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
People seem to remember you quite fondly there. What changed?
I don't know. Environment.
I think it's
Talking
you,
to the
Dan.
old camera boys and everything, the
Yes.
Steadicam, Jim Little. Oh, they're all still
I
going.
think maybe you're the problem, actually.
Do you think so? I'm
Possibly,
the
yeah.
catalyst for the,
Possibly, yeah.
Except it's when I get in this studio, this sort of air of despairing gloom comes over me.
Problem is, Nedum, how's the guy? He goes, oh, I've had enough of working now.
Gosh,
it's like
yeah.
the studio.
No, genuinely, no, I think it's you.
No, because I'm not working with you yesterday.
I know, but I've
And
worked
you
with you
had a-
enough, that's the
you had a
thing.
proper grump yesterday because you couldn't get any lunch.
Well, you know, I'm a big fella, aren't I? So I need to be fed.
I skip into this office. I do. People don't realise this. I skip in
All of
here.
you skipping anywhere is quite impressive.
I skip in here whistling and singing.
Yeah.
And it's get close to this studio.
And then-
it's like it descends on me.
And then it
I
kind of
just
drags
think
it down.
somebody's going to
Okay,
ask
well, let's talk about your positivity. Name 3 positive things about Manchester United today.
De Ligt. I can name you a few.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Cunha,
And Bomo.
Mbomo,
Yes.
and Sesko coming on for starters.
Oh, did you like Sesko when he came on?
No, but just he's short of game time. But I'm saying,
Well, that's not really a positive, is it? Sesko coming on.
oh, it's a positive for me.
How is-
I actually thought Mason Mount looked after he's and as you know, I'm not a Mount fan or anything like that. But he signed him for big money. It was a bit of a head scratcher. He had a lot of injury problems. He needs a run of games, and I thought he looked sharp in that first half. And it's crystal clear that Ruben Amorim wants to find sort of a spot for him. So I thought that was
There you are.
a positive. I thought there was plenty going forward, positives for United, because last year there was very little.
Between the top 3 favourites, Frank, would it be fair to say that City looked the most organised and complete team out of the 3 in game week 1? I suppose the 3 are City, Liverpool and Arsenal.
I don't know. I didn't find Arsenal not well organized. Defensively, they almost never been in danger. I don't know what to think about City. I don't know how they're gonna manage the season. How they're gonna improve comparing to last season. They won, so good for them. That was a good game for them. But I want to see throughout the season how it works. And so far, I cannot say that it's fair to say that City looked the most organized. I mean, we are at the beginning of the season. Some players are not very ready. So let's see how it works. And let's start making maybe a statement after 10 days.
Yeah, after game week 1, yes, absolutely. And I think for me, with Arsenal, as we saw today, there was a hint of like the bad tendency they had last year at times, because where I think the balance went wrong is that most of their chances start to be created from set pieces. I think the best version of Arsenal is one where the set pieces are like an extra,
Right.
as opposed to the fundamental side of it, because they didn't create a lot today. And some of that could have been to do with rustiness, some of the passes in the final third. But if it's like, well, Arsenal have a set piece, maybe they'll score, but then in terms of general play, there's nothing else. I think that's the problem. But for match week 1, you've got to say Man City.
Of course you
So
would.
I think to sort of back that up, they've lost the Premier League the last 2 or 3 years in a tight run-in, and they've had the best set-piece record.
Right.
What's that telling you? They need to shape up the rest of their game. You know, at one point last year, I think most of us just got fed up hearing about, is it Nicolas Joubert, the coach, and wherever this discussion about the set pieces, and it was like, do you know what? They're actually a pretty good side.
Yeah.
And I think when they get back to that and the set pieces become just an add-on rather than the main thing, because they've scored more goals than anybody else, but yet they haven't won the league. And that's telling you that there's other facets of the game that they have to be better at. Why are you laughing?
I'm just thinking, how do you keep Arteta in his little box? Because he just can't stay in the technical area. He's always out.
But I don't understand this. There's a technical area, and you either have rules and regulations around staying in the technical area, or you don't. If you're coming out of the technical area, you should be an automatic ban for the next game to stay up there. If you're not policing it properly.
Yeah, it was funny today because he just seemed like.
And it's not the fourth official's fault, because their job must be the worst ever.
Yeah,
Listening to the two managers piping on all the time
Yeah.
and try to keep them in. But every game has cameras, so if you're stepping outside and you do it 2 or 3 times a game, you're up in the stand the next game. That'll stop them.
Final question, Frank. I've watched your show every day for the last 10
Frank
years.
Show?
Frank Show. Well, this is what we are big players in Frank Show. Can I get Frank to say clean sheet?
Clean sheet. What's wrong with that?
Oh,
fine.
that is going to take some beating. Thank you very much. What a way to end extra time.
Well,
And
that was
tomorrow.
another word. That was another word that I was saying bad, but that wasn't that one.
Yes, I can't remember what the other one was.
That was more focus. That was more focus.
No.
Nedum is back tomorrow.
Oh, again.
One more day.
Overworked.
One more day.
Leeds taking on Everton, plus more reaction to what we saw
Oh, off again.
over the weekend.